What's happening, crypto crew? It's your boy Whiteboard Invest here, ready to drop some fresh crypto knowledge on you. We've got a jam-packed episode today, so grab your favorite beverage and let's dive in. On today's agenda, we're hitting you with the latest and greatest from the cryptoverse, including BTC price, update, what's Bitcoin up to today, U.S. private payrolls growth slows, will crypto be affected, European Central Bank cuts rates, what it means for the Fed and Bitcoin, meme coin pumps 8 times after Hulk Hogan shills it, then deletes the tweet. Despite low search interest, Bitcoin ETF sees $500 million inflow. Robinhood acquires Bitstamp Exchange in $200 million deal. Let's not waste another minute. Let's dive into today's hottest crypto news. Hello there, folks. As of today, June 7th, 2024, the price of Bitcoin is approximately $71,200 USD. This marks a slight increase from yesterday's price of around $70,800 USD. The 0.57% increase can be attributed to several factors, including ongoing market optimism and increased institutional interest following recent regulatory approvals for Bitcoin ETFs. Additionally, positive sentiment from recent major financial events and increased adoption of Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation have also contributed to this uptick. Looking ahead, the trend suggests that Bitcoin may continue to rise in value if these positive market conditions persist. However, potential regulatory changes or macroeconomic factors could influence this trajectory. If the market continues to see favorable regulatory developments and growing institutional investment, Bitcoin's price could experience further upward momentum. Conversely, any significant regulatory crackdowns or negative economic news could put downward pressure on the price. Just remember, this isn't financial advice, just me sharing some observations and having a bit of fun with the numbers. What do you think? Are you seeing any interesting patterns in the charts? Let's stay informed and continue monitoring Bitcoin's price action in the days ahead. Before diving into the next story, ensure you catch every moment till the very end of the video. Trust me, the juiciest updates await you. The job market in the U.S. is kind of dragging its feet, especially with some sectors actually losing jobs. And you know what? This slowdown could shake things up in the crypto world. First off, the ADP National Employment Report spilled the beans for May 2024, showing that job growth is crawling along. Private companies in the U.S. only added 152,000 jobs that month, which is less than the 188,000 in April. Talk about a slow dance. Now, this report, put together by Automatic Data Processing, ADP, is like the job market's version of a highlight reel. It gives us a sneak peek into how many jobs are being created in the private sector. And let me tell you, the service industry is doing most of the heavy lifting in terms of job creation, but other sectors like manufacturing and professional services are taking hits, losing a good chunk of jobs. And here's the kicker. Sometimes these reports can give us a heads up about what's coming next, like the non-farm payroll report. But keep in mind, the forecasts aren't always on the money. Now, let's talk crypto. When the job market is stable, it usually means interest rates stay low. And when that happens, people tend to get a bit more adventurous with their investments, including diving into the world of crypto. But when things start looking shaky in the job market, folks tend to play it safe, leaning more towards traditional safe bets like gold instead of taking risks with crypto. So, in a nutshell, job market trends can really sway what's happening in the crypto market. It's like a domino effect, where changes in one area can set off ripples in another. Pretty wild, huh? Analysts are saying that while the European Central Bank, ECB, has started cutting interest rates, the U.S. Federal Reserve, Fed, probably won't follow suit until later this year, because inflation is still a big issue in the States. The ECB just lowered their key rates by 25 basis points each, with their main refinancing rate now at 4.25%, and they haven't done that in almost 5 years. This move is part of a bigger trend with central banks worldwide easing up on rates after hiking them during the COVID-19 pandemic. For instance, the Swiss Central Bank cut rates in March, and the Bank of Canada did the same just recently. Everyone's watching to see if the Fed will do the same, which would be great news for stocks and cryptocurrencies. But with U.S. inflation stubbornly above 3% and the Fed aiming for 2%, it doesn't look like rate cuts are coming soon. Neil Kashkari from the Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis mentioned that people would rather deal with a shrinking economy than high inflation. Given the strong wage growth and labor market, he expects rates to stay high for now. According to CME FedWatch, the consensus is that we might see rate cuts by September or November, but June is pretty much off the table. The Fed has made it clear they need more confidence that inflation is moving towards 2% before they cut rates. Now, if the Fed does cut rates, that's usually good news for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Some analysts are already linking Bitcoin's recent price uptick to bets on future rate cuts. However, Arthur Hayes from BitMEX believes that Bitcoin will do well even if the Fed doesn't cut rates, because the U.S. Treasury is still pumping money into the economy through high-interest payments to bondholders. Hayes noted that this is why tech, AI, and crypto are doing well and will likely keep rising. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Your support means the world to me and keeps me motivated to bring you the hottest news updates every day. Hey folks, here's a wild story for you. The American wrestling legend Hulk Hogan was caught promoting a meme coin called Hulk on the Solana blockchain, but then he quickly deleted all his promotional posts. According to Solana Floor, right after Hogan removed his tweets about Hulk, the market cap of this meme coin plummeted by $15 million. Can you believe it? Solana Floor reported, the market cap of meme coin Hulk dropped sharply from $17 million to $2 million in just a few minutes after he deleted his tweets about it. Some sharp-eyed users on X, formerly known as Twitter, managed to snap screenshots of Hogan's posts before they vanished. This is a big deal, especially considering that nearly 500,000 tokens were issued on Solana in May, most of them being meme coins. Sadly, these meme coins have mostly been bad news for investors, with very few shining stars among them. And when it comes to tokens backed by celebrities, they usually either collapse quickly or just barely hang on. Adding fuel to the fire, Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin recently voiced his displeasure with the trend of celebrities issuing and promoting meme coins. He made it clear that he's not a fan of this craze. So this whole incident with Hulk Hogan and Hulk just highlights the risky and often disappointing world of meme coins, especially those pushed by famous faces. It's a good reminder to always do your homework before jumping on the latest crypto bandwagon. Over $488 million poured into U.S. Bitcoin ETFs during yesterday's trading session. However, Google Trends data tells a different story. The U.S. Bitcoin spot ETFs saw an inflow of $488.1 million in the most recent trading session, but this is just half of the record $886.6 million on June 4th. According to Farside Investors, the Fidelity-Wise Origin Bitcoin ETF, FBTC, took the lion's share, pulling in $220.6 million. The BlackRock iShares Bitcoin Trust, IBIT, followed with $155.4 million, and even the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC, which had seen $17.8 billion withdrawn since January, had a positive inflow of $14.6 million. Despite this influx of funds, Google Trends data reveals a different narrative. Hardly anyone is searching for Bitcoin or Bitcoin ETFs like they did during the 2021 bull market. This suggests that the current market activity is dominated by whales rather than retail investors. On Google Trends scale of 100, Bitcoin only scored 31 in the US, while Bitcoin ETF scored a paltry 1. Other searches like Bitcoin price and crypto also lagged, with scores of 18 and 13 respectively. Crypto search interest only spiked when the U.S. approved 10 Bitcoin spot ETFs earlier this year and when Bitcoin broke through $69,000 on March 5th. Crypto analyst Miles Deutscher echoed this sentiment, noting that views on crypto-related YouTube channels have dropped significantly from 4 million views per day to about 800,000, despite Bitcoin reaching new highs. So, while there's big money flowing into Bitcoin ETFs, it seems like the average Joe isn't paying much attention, leaving the game to the big players for now. Hey folks, big news! Robinhood just announced they're buying the crypto exchange Bitstamp for $200 million. This deal is set to be wrapped up by early 2025. The move is part of Robinhood's plan to expand its crypto business globally. Once the deal is done, Bitstamp will become part of Robinhood, serving millions of customers across Europe, the Americas, and Asia. This acquisition is a strategic play to give Robinhood a stronger global footprint and a solid institutional business. Johan Kerbrat, CEO of Robinhood Crypto, mentioned that this will help them expand beyond the US and attract more institutional clients. Bitstamp, established in 2011, is one of Europe's largest crypto exchanges, offering over 85 cryptocurrencies and services like lending and staking. They're known for their strict regulatory compliance with over 50 licenses globally. JB Graftio, CEO of Bitstamp, highlighted that integrating their platform with Robinhood will improve user experience with a strong focus on compliance and security. This deal could also heat up competition in the crypto exchange market, especially against rivals like Coinbase. Interestingly, this move comes just a month after Robinhood Crypto got a Wells notice from the SEC for alleged securities violations. Dan Gallagher, Chief Legal Officer at Robinhood, assured that they're cooperating with regulators and that the assets on Robinhood Crypto aren't securities. So, Robinhood's acquisition of Bitstamp is a big step towards expanding its crypto reach globally while navigating regulatory hurdles. Exciting times ahead.
Alright, that's hottest news today. If you guys did find this video helpful, leave a like and subscribe our channel for more free content. Thanks for watching. Peace out.